Guns. The universal sign that America is, well, America. We depend on guns for almost anything nowadays. Like defending yourself against criminals, modeling in movies and pictures, because people are weird, and whatever the hell that thing is. But, what if we lived in a world where guns no longer existed? Well, you get this challenge I attempted for a video. So today we're going to be playing Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, but we're not allowed to shoot any guns.
And here's the official start of our challenge.
Before that, a few simple rules. No shooting guns, no explosives, and no throwing, because that's a range move, and we're trying to keep things as close combat as possible for the challenge. And with that, let's begin. So I brained my first walker with a screwdriver that I found from another walker. How generous of him. Ignoring Henri, I made my way to the bus that we live in now. I repaired the radio, kinda, and went to the weapon station where we find all these beautiful weapons that we'll find useful in the future. Minus the bomb, of course, because, you know, took a swig of alcohol because I got tired and thirsty at the exact same time for some reason. Got the microphone from the Blue Palace, and observed that weapon that we definitely don't need. Told the walker's living wife that she's a murderer, then I made contact to Casey by saying something that's completely confusing and that no one will understand. Saw the lantern light up indicating May, got the key in the outskirts of the resting place, practiced my aim with the gun, but don't worry, I didn't use it, I just grabbed it after I aimed with it a little bit. Watched the soda can pull out some cool skateboarding and drifting skills, then I went up to this place and grabbed some intel from the fountain, because that's exactly where you want to put your intel. In a fountain, where there's a massive hole in the wall. Made a baseball bat at the resting place and tested it out, and would have been better if I used two hands. Then after that, I was able to talk to May. Yay, I think. Assassinated a bunch of her clan members to save a hostage, and I'm actually just gonna let you watch the entire thing, but I thought it was gonna be a lot harder.
What I did was horrible. I admit it, but...
Gave the hostage a second chance apparently, and when I did that, I was able to get the regulator pub in their room. I went to the war, but I forgot one crucial thing. I forgot to scrap all the crap I found last time I left, and I was having a mental breakdown. So I just decided to leave. I repaired the regulator pump with a little help from Casey, even though technically I didn't need it. And then I decided I wanted a makeover, so I covered myself in walker guts, because that's makeup nowadays. Then I watched these walkers watching a movie, so I decided to join in with my new makeup look. They must have decided I was pretty ugly, so I just put in the pump regulator when they all left. Then I had an idea that I might be able to stab the walkers with the arrow. And the short answer is a simple, big, fat, no. You can't stab a walker with an arrow. Because this is not the game with realistic physics. I tried flipping up a few tower members, but then I realized I didn't have any proper sign language abilities. I proved once and for all that I really am Darth Vader, aka Anakin Skywalker, by grabbing this junk box from a distance. After I got the intel from the ward, I decided to give the tower members a new friend because they kinda needed it, but they didn't like him apparently, so they immediately killed him. Walking around, I found a gay person, and I also found a homophobe, and I thought I was gonna help out the gay people because I'm not homophobic. And anyone who is needs a lot of help, because times are changing nowadays. I used to be that guy from the one to get the regulator pump, and I also showed off a walker my cool baseball shield. When I went to install the pump regulator, I found these few mean guardians for some reason, so it started to get a little crafty. Unfortunately, crafty meant that I had to go around, and they kind of despawned when I did that. I didn't question it, and I just put the pump regulator in and felt like I didn't see anything. I made 2 cleavers because I felt like I needed them, and when I did, I decided I would test one out just to see how good it actually was. And I think I did a little bit too much, especially when I started doing, whatever this is. Then I used one of the butcher knives to get the intel from this location that I forgot the name of because I haven't played this game in a really long time. Then I proved that I would make a killing as a ventriloquist, and even better, as a football player. Yeet! Then I did this with 2 walker heads, and yeah, don't look good. Then I followed a blood trail because Casey was getting really sentimental about her friend he had somewhere back here, and when I found the end of it, I was able to find his friend Kenneth who was dying slowly, so I just decided to put him to rest. Why is his walker mouth still moving while decapitated? Then I proved that this challenge is actually a bit challenging when you have to climb up and defend yourself against people who are trying to kill you because you just want the intel. Then I finally repaired the last pump regulator, all by myself, because, you know, random numbers just worked for me, I guess. I stacked up on a ton of benches, because I knew I was going to need them eventually. Once again, I'm just going to let you guys watch this, because I don't want to have to commentate over this entire thing. So, have fun watching this, I guess. After all that, I thought the next section would be even harder than what I just had to deal with, but then I kinda just figured out a way to sneak around the entire thing without being detected. Or even shot. And there's usually a claim that comes right through those doors, and somehow they didn't even end up seeing me. Not quite sure how that happened, or maybe I was just too lucky, or maybe they're just blind. But either way, it turned out pretty well in my favor, so I'm glad for that. Now, because May practically lost her crap by that point, I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna let her talk anymore.
Oh, thank God.
When I killed May like that, it kind of either messed with his AI, or he was so traumatized that I did that without even asking what was going on, and he kind of just stood there. I finally climbed the ladder to the reserve, and I decided, yes, it is completely possible to beat this game without shooting a gun. Now, let's just do the outro here. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and please hit the bell so that way you get another video like this in the future. And, yeah, I guess you get to watch me ride the boat to the reserve. Because, content! Bye.